Here's an explanation of the proper fit and function of your Victory grips. First of all, do not pull your grips down like a glove. The grips are not supposed to fit like a second skin. You want to wear them cinched up against the bottom portion of your palm. And in doing so, you're going to have a considerable amount of slack in your grips. This does not mean that your grips are too big. What this slack is going to do is going to create the fold. So when you're gripping the bar, you want to think about hitting the bar first at the bottom middle portion of your palm with your knuckles on top, and all the material is going to go between the bar and your fingers with a smooth surface at your palm. This is going to help create torque. So when you're swing down at the bottom of your skill and this material is on the opposite end of the bar, that's creating the torque. Also, gripping like this is going to put your wrist in a more stable position, so you're going to be more powerful, you're going to be rotating more at the wrist and not at your hand, and it's also going to put your shoulder in a much more powerful, stable position. If you get bunching, which you're going to, what that means is that you're typically hitting the bar first at the base of your fingers, and all that slack has nowhere to go but into your palm, which is going to be uncomfortable, and your grips are not going to function correctly. So again, knuckles on top, hit the bar at the bottom middle portion of your palm, smooth surface of material on your palm with the fold created between the bar and your fingers. And the reason for this is when you grip a bar barehanded, your calluses are going to go over the bar when gripping the bar correctly. This is one of the reasons why you get calluses, and also the reason why you rip up in the direction of your fingers. So this fold is taking the place of your calluses and taking the pressure off your calluses and doing that same function to a greater degree. Same principle goes for the fingerless grips. So first of all, your fingerless grips are not going to be as long as the grips with your fingers, obviously, because they don't have the finger holes. They are only going to come up a little bit above the top portion of your palm and towards that first joint of your fingers. So when you grab the bar, that edge of the grip is going to end up towards your fingertips, or maybe a little bit past as you sink down into the grip. You don't want your fingerless grips too long, because the grips could get wound up around the bar, which could be dangerous. One thing you may find with your fingerless grips is that the grips may start cinching back when you're doing bar muscle-ups. To avoid this from happening and to create more torque, when you're at the top end of your skill, dig your fingers into that material before you swing down, and then that's going to wind up the grips. It's going to force the material down on one side of the bar as you swing around the opposite end at the bottom portion of the skill. That's creating torque. So if you have any questions regarding the fit and function, please feel free to email me at victorygrips@gmail.com, or you could Facebook message me or send me a message on Instagram.